want to support the platform just in case anything like this happens again, you can do it by way of PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and also by the Anchor. And you can also further support the platform by way of going to the Teespring store or the shoe store that is located in the comment section below.
Not grinding for 80 hours a week. The real work flex is time theft.
I stole so much time from Walmart, Big Dusty, and y'all know Walmart is trifling. Y'all know they treat their employees like slaves. We supposed to get 2:15s on the clock, and we supposed to get an hour lunch. Baby, all my 15s was 30, 45 minutes. And my hour lunch was always 2 to 3 hours because I always had to take me a nap by the middle of my shift. I used to always work until like 5 p.m. And 30 minutes before you get off, that's when they start coming to see what's going on. So, if I overslept and then I cruised back into the building and my manager happened to be hanging around the toy department because I was a sales associate, a floor associate in the toy department. So, of course, nobody was looking for me. All I got to do is clean up toys. And it's by the garden center, so I used to be able to get out to my car quick. I didn't have to pass no managers. I just sneak out the garden center. If my manager ever tried to confront me, I used to just be like, nah, I had to show somebody where the diapers.
And this is why I love social media, because it makes my job so much easier, because it just seems that people are just so stupid. Um, I need people to realize, don't do this. If you're going to, in a sense, do something that is against um, what you're supposed to be doing at the job, it's completely stupid. This woman literally got up here in front of the whole world and was like, yeah, I don't really like to work. And I've been stealing time and been stealing money. Jobs can, in a sense, come after you for this. Um, that's not a good thing. That is not a good, because essentially you are stealing time. I get the fact that people hate their jobs, they don't want to be there. If you hate your job, then go find another one. If not, then stop complaining and become better at that job so that you can hate it less. Like I don't know what else to, in a sense, tell people. Because this is not it. This is not something that you want to teach your kids. This is not something that other kids should basically see and think about when they do a job. Like, oh, well, this person said that they basically, steal time and sleep on the job and take extra breaks and they still get paid, and, it's a-okay. So I'm going to do the exact same thing. No, like I said, for people who want to work 9 to 5s or everyday jobs, that is completely cool and fine. Everybody has, their own things that they want to do. For people like her that seemingly can't do it, or it's just a job that she doesn't like, I need for those people to not post this type of stupid, incriminating stuff online. Because let me tell you what's going to happen because of everything that's happening with computers. What these jobs are going to do is the same thing that the jobs tried to do before. Originally, if people actually remember, it was a little small little blip on the map, right? Back some years ago, when the jobs were like, hey, if you're going for our job, then we need to know all of your social media. We need to know your IG, we need to know your Twitter, we need to know your Facebook, all of those things. And we're going to, check those and also use that in order to verify if we want to have you at our job. That was deemed illegal, and they couldn't use that in order to try to figure out if they wanted to hire somebody or not. And rightfully so, it is illegal. You realistically should not be doing it. That has nothing to do with the interview at all. What's on the paper is what is on the paper. If the person fits the qualifications, and guess what? That person fits the qualifications. So it's up to you as the job to figure out if you want to hire this person, or if you want to say next, then take your luck on the next Joe that is going to come directly up from that next seat. Now, the thing about this is that what these corporations will do in the future is that they're going to have a blacklist, or whatever you want to call it, in the background. All the corporations, there's going to be a website, and there's probably going to be some AI attached to it, or whatever it is. And they're going to have all of the names of individuals who were deemed bad for the workplace. They're going to have like this blacklist, and every single corporation is going to use it. So when they have to sit up there and check your name and verify your name, they're going to check it against that list. If anything comes up basically saying, oh, this person was lazy, they were late 19 different times, this person is not dependable, this person was stealing time, this person was stealing items, this person was doing it, you're not going to get hired anywhere. And I mean, you're not going to get hired anywhere. And there's nothing that you're going to be able to do about it. There's not going to be any type of lawsuit that you're going to be able to bring up to try to stop that from happening. Because again, if you're working a job, you work the job. If you don't like the job, then while you're working a job that you hate, make sure that you're on your P's and Q's and you're looking on Indeed or whatever it is to find a whole nother job. Don't be out here doing this. And this is what I said up there and stated before. This is the reason why a lot of people out here cannot even find or get a job, because the jobs can have examples like this. If I'm a corporation and I have a multitude of people on social media happening to make videos directly just like this, do you think that I'm going to take a shot in the dark and decide to hire them? No. I would rather hire computers. I would rather AI do it. I would rather anything else do it but them, because at least I know it's more than likely going to get done versus not done at all. Like what she just did is just in a sense black. I keep trying to tell people like, yo, internet is forever. Stop trying to do all of this stuff for clout because you want a few extra likes or whatever it is on TikTok or whatever social media platform that you got. Like I said, I hope that she got a backup plan. I hope she is in some type of like wealthy family or well off enough family where she can do this and not have to worry about working. I hope that she has that type of plan. If not, yo, it's going to be looking real bad, because all somebody has to do at whatever job that you go to, if they don't like you, if they want your spot, it's like, oh, hey, boss, can I talk to you for a minute about the person that you hired that's been here? I just want to let you know, like, I don't really know their work ethic, but this video, in a sense, speaks about their work ethic. I'm not sure if you saw it or not, but I just felt, since we're representing your brand, that I should, at least let you know about the people that you've hired. And they'll show that video and you're going to be fired. Or if you're not fired, you're going to be on a very, very thin rope. You might not have ever done anything at that job. You might actually like that job and be doing everything 100% correct. But because the job has seen that video, now they're looking at you differently. So now they're going to, in a sense, weigh the video of your honesty of what it is that you said that you did on social media in front of the whole world versus your work ethic. And they're going to wait for you to mess up. They're like, oh, you messing up. All right. So we're going to, put you automatically on a warning. We're going to put this directly into your file. You got about like 30 to 90 days to, in a sense, get off this warning and straighten up. Make sure that you're here like on time. Make sure that you don't clock ahead of time or late. Like I said, they're going to be on you. And I keep trying to tell people like, yo, the social media thing, people don't understand. People really do not understand. Like, these videos are forever and they can very easily follow you, especially if you are out here in the working world and you are amongst everybody else and you're trying to keep a job. You have a lot of people out here that their whole main goal at a job is to get other people fired. That's it. They don't care about nothing else. They'll be there every day and on time, but their real goal is to be at that job and to get people fired. They're not doing it to sit up there and get up in the ranks or to become an owner or whatever. No, they just want to get people fired. That's their badge of honor. That they'll sit up there and go home and have a little scrapbook of, 99 some odd people that they done got fired from a variety of jobs. Like I said, man, like, yo, y'all don't y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand. And then this goes into my very last point. A lot of black people out here tend to wonder why it is that it is very difficult for us to, in a sense, get a job or to quote unquote keep a job. That's because you have examples like this, where you have an individual deciding to go on social media, knowing how difficult it is for black people out here, now making it even more difficult because every job that is not owned by black people can now use this video and try to associate this with other black workers that they just so happen to see, or maybe they might not even want them there. So they're just looking for a reason to fire them. This is going to give them that ammunition. So all they have to do is wait for you to, in a sense, mess up something, and that's it. All of these jobs out here, they can fire you for any reason. And there's nothing you can do about it. There's no lawsuit. Again, there's no lawsuit that you'll be able to bring up. If they say that they fired you because yo you stocked something wrong with it, is what it is. A lawsuit is not going to sit up there and repair that damage that's done. Now you got to worry about the lease on your car. Now you got to worry about your kids' recital or them, getting equipment for whatever sport that they're sitting up there playing, or maybe it's a trip that they want to really, really go on, or you want to help them go on it. They're not going on that trip. Now you got to worry about the mortgage. Now you got to worry about the rent. Now you got to worry about your credit card. Now you got to worry about your bank account going red. Now you got to worry about having money to potentially go to the groceries and put something in the house for the month. Is all of that worth it for a couple of likes on social media just in the hopes of being able to make it to rise to stardom? Nah, because it ain't consistent. Anything that you do on social media can literally disappear. The same way you got it, the same way it can disappear overnight, because any of these platforms can literally get rid of you if you want to. And again, it ain't no lawsuit that you can do to get back those followers, those subscribers, any of that stuff. Like I said, I need people out here to be smarter, because this ain't it. People just moving completely stupid out here. This is just not it. And I'm just very much hoping that no other adults decide to copy what it is that she's doing. And I very much hope that the younger generation is not taking her words as gospel and copying the exact same methods in order to get an extra couple of bucks that's not going to matter in the span of a life.